So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a great ball here, and that is expertly dealt with. Carvajal. Now it's Haaland. Succumbs to the pressure. Kaka. Looking for options for movement. Doué. Here's Haaland. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu. Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Kaka! Kaka! Oh, it's hit the post! Doué. And it's Tonali. And he goes cross-field. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Saliba. Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. It's a good run down the right. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Doué. Now it's Haaland. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's gone loose. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Kaka. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Stood up well to him there. Chance! And that should get the job done. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Kaka receives it, shoots! That's a sharp pass. Takes a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. That's a throw. Tonali. Haaland. Tonali. Joelinton. Khan. Now Saliba. And it's Joelinton. Now Hausen. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Olise. Seedorf. And it's Kaka. Vieira. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Kaka with the short one. Nice control. Kaka. Vieira. Vieira! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Joelinton with the slide tackle there. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Has a shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Olise plays it short. Messi's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Kaka. And it's Thiago. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he finish? Fantastic from Kaka!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the run. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Cafu tries to pass it through.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Shevchenko.
Arsenal, oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the... And the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Goes for a shot! He scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he was alert to it. Cafu tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kaka. Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Robertson. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice, a probing pass. Albert Ferrer. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 5, Vieira. Number 19,
Howson is always looking to break lines.
Number 3,
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 20, Zanetti. Number 4, Soboslai.
Cafu. Thiago. Zanetti. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Time.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Soboslai. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vitinha distributed tidily. Oh, no joy this time. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's that, the end. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kaka in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. And the pass is intercepted. Saliba. And it's Seedorf. Vitinha. Thiago. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No way through. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. Seedorf. Is there any support? He might not need it. In by Messi. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. And it's Seedorf. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Out to the right. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Messi. Gullit producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Albert Ferrer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gullit. Gullit powering forward here. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back in. And it's Rijkaard. Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, terrible pass. Zanetti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Albert Ferrer carries the ball down the right. Seedorf wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. That'll be a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Seedorf! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Kaka. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Gullit. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Kaka chasing after it. Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, here's a man adored by many. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Albert Ferrer. Vieira. Arsenal finding their passes. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Kaka. Shot could be on. Seedorf going vertical. Kaka. And here's Mbappe. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And the finish! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many...
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe made a good run there. Can he finish? That comes as a mighty relief.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Freiburg looking to pass their way through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slip. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Nkunku. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Very nicely done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. Over to the other side. Albert Ferrer. And here's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Mbappe.
turn to their benches.
Number 15. Kaka. Number 9. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 21. Mario. Number 4. Number
And he
47,
shoots!
Phil Foden.
Oh, should have put that
Substitution in
away.
progress.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Thiago.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he get it through? And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Ronaldo.
Freiburg really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Nkunku. Foden.
There will be 3
Shevchenko.
minutes added time.
It's Xabi Alonso. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Albert Ferrer. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf picks it up out wide. And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Kaka in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Thiago, pressing high and with purpose. Albert Ferrer. Out towards the flank. Dembele. And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kaka. He's found a way through. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kaka is flagged offside. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Seedorf stood his ground. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, Waters, and the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's bounced back off the post. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Courtois gets it away. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, just skips past his man. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dumfries gets rid without sophistication. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Now it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Seedorf, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's running through. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's missed it and the referee blows. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 6, Vieira.
Here we go again then. Vieira. Now it's Thiago. Scholes. Now it's Dembele. And it's Scholes. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Dumfries plays it short. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Saliba. It's Albert Ferrer. Seedorf. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. That's a good run he's making there. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Thiago. Well seen, saw that coming.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Now it's Kaka. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have...
Kaka! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Goes for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Cafu. Aimed in towards the... Tries a shot! He's scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And here's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, good take, great chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Dumfries with the short one. And this is Scholes. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. And he's lost his man here. Bellingham. Foot in. Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Thiago. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Dumfries looking to play him in.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
A heavy challenge. Dumfries wins the duel this time. Vieira. Oh, it's Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cafu. Good take, and is he in? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's through, now is he in? He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Shevchenko is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. And here's Kaka.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been real chance! Belly. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Shevchenko. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is that. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already.
Pull it.
And now the breakaway. Good ball over the top.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Zanetti. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Now Thiago.
Kaka. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pull it. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. Thiago.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Yaya Toure.
And it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. So much time and space here. He's got tall. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Senegal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Electric. It's a mighty effort. It's in. Right back in the game. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Thiago. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Now, can they get him away? Chance! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question...
And it's been given away.
Now it's Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival.
Thiago, foot in.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Messi.
He is through here.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Gets a good foot in there.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's Yaya Toure. Pull it. Out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vieira. Now it's Kaka. Seedorf. Lovely feet.
Il y aura
Thiago.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Messi. Messi. He has found the way through. Quick look, then up he goes! Vieira. And there's the end of the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Seedorf is onto it in a flash. And here's Mbappe. Thiago. Now it's Kaka. Kaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaka. Yaya Toure. Pull it. And it's Maicon. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Senegal get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that has not gone well. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Shevchenko. No way through. A probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thiago. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Thiago. Kaka! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka going full steam ahead down the left flank. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Nedved, nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Maicon. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, what can they make of this? Bale gets into a good position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! That's another chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement.
And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Thiago. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bale. Played into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception, well timed. Baresi. And here's Kaka. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
1 minute.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yaya Toure. Now it's Nedved. Maicon could try cutting inside here. Cherki. And it's Bale. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Senegal have their third corner. Big header! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Arsenal can take all the spoils and it is nothing less. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it.
We have already started here.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mbappe is onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu going face to face with his great rival. Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good spread. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Kaka. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Probing pass. It's out for a goal kick. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Oh, sweet feet.
And it's Rodri. Chouameni tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Great vision. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Kaka. Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hazard. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Thiago. Oh, nice touch.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It's full on!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Shevchenko. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had it, and the shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Forlan, Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Seedorf. Thiago. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forlan. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a good-looking delivery.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Seedorf, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Kaka. Aims beyond the defence. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Just about up to the hour now.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Salah. And here's Forlan. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And this is face to face with... And a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. Thiago, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Now it's Shevchenko. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaka looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
The action has already started. What an impressive...
Kaka!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Thinks about the shot. Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery. And here's the chance to counter. Thiago. Threads one in. And this is Shevchenko. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Howson. Burak Yilmaz. And it's Yilmaz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ball played for Conte. Odo. And it's Odo. That's the throw. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko gets into a good position. Lovely feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. This looks promising. And he whips it in. Khan claims it without any fuss. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. And here's Berbatov. Now that's a fine challenge. Yilmaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So it is still 0-0. It's gone out for a throw-in. Zanetti. And it's Batistuta. Out for a throw. Oh, that's delightful. That has been cut short. Conte. No way through. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries a measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Vieira. Now it's Kaka. And it's Seedorf. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kaka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ono. Burak Yilmaz. Ono is the team's great visionary. Over to the left. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf. And it's Kaka. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Shot could be on. Now it's Kaka. Kaka, up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Burak Yilmaz. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ono has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. And it's Yilmaz. Gilberto Silva. Oh, well played. Thiago. Shevchenko is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Oh no! That's a super give and go. Ono is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Burak Yilmaz. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Looking to play him in. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's nice. That is Conte. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf. Mbappe touches it back. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Chiesa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kante. Now it's Raul. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Shevchenko. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! Conte shifted it to the flank. Chiesa goes on a charge down the left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Chiesa is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's onside! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Conte. Nicely shaped ball. Chiesa looking to get on the end of this. Chance, surely! And still, we await the first breakthrough.
The attendance for this
Could move
match
up a
was
gear here.
60,332.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 24. Mbappe.
Okresivanje.
Number 15.
Pass is
Kaka.
coming off in quick succession
Number
here.
23. Thiago. Coming on the field.
Crunching
Number
tackle.
9, Messi.
Raul.
Number 21.
Great ball, and
Romario.
he's in here.
Number 4. Soboslai.
Arsenal
Number
perhaps
41.
wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
In progress.
Now it's Darwin. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. And he's well positioned here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's Messi, gets through on his own.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Romario. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Rice. Oh, super ball. Darwin. Isco. Now it's Darwin.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Okresivanje is always looking to play quality balls. Ball swung in. Nunez!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's through here. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Back when it goes. He won't be happy with that one. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attack. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Flamengo.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
And already we're underway here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually...
Pushkas! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. Pele. Nicely aimed pass. Thiago. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes.
Flamengo would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he's there to make the challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Thiago. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kaka. Picked out brilliantly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. And it's Kaka. Mbappe, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Shevchenko goes short. Lovely feet. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Chance! Arsenal have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kaka. Seedorf. And this is Shevchenko. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now that's well seen too. Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's beaten the last man. And he shoots! Oh, crossbar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Kaka can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Shevchenko. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Cruyff clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Thiago. Clipped into space. Cleared without hesitation. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe made a good run there. Thiago is the team's great visionary.
1 minute added time.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Kaka. And here's Seedorf. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit
And we
to
are
our
up
official
to the
store
break.
where
A
memorabilia
very
from today's
entertaining
match
half,
are now
Peter.
available.
The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed.
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! He's had a shot! Off the post! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Thiago with the short one. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're
they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now he's got space here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Pele goes steaming forward. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Shevchenko. Coming on to
Seedorf.
replace him is number 9.
Arsenal perhaps
Messi.
contemplating their next change here. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Kaka will not want to lose. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Can he finish? Batistuta. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Corner count is rising. That's 6. And that should get the job done. And it's Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what has happened here? Puskás.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Arsenal finding their passes. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Zanetti crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaka. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read. Great vision. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Seedorf. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Puskás. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Played into space.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Puskás. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Swings it. Oh, smashing header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Seedorf reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Shevchenko.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Kaka. Baron. Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Now it's Kaka. Oh, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good
chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Rodri. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Portugal.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. They've got underway here pretty promptly.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
He's in a great position here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Thiago.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's Kaka. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kaka. Kaka looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's forced to go back. Quarter of an hour played. Albert Ferrer. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Thiago. Look at the space here. Real chance here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thiago with the short one. Thiago. Zanetti. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Shevchenko. Roberto Baggio can see things others simply cannot. Oh, right place, right time. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Taken back almost at once. Albert Ferrer. And here's Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Veron finds himself offside. Tries to play it through. Seedorf. He's got away. Incoming, it's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thiago is always looking to break lines. He's picked his way through. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. Cruyff.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good ball, good take. He is through. He's having a shot! Zanetti.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Zanetti. Now Kaka. Shifted it to the flank. Zanetti. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Zanetti aims beyond the defence. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Veron did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. Yamal!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Kaka!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kaka just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Thiago. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. De Bruyne looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb!
No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Saliba. Zanetti. And it's Kaka. You can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Messi. Kirkchu. He's found a way through. Kaka. Thiago. Now it's Thiago. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Sado.
And here's Thiago.
Number 2.
And he's managed to get free. That is
Number
good strength.
24,
Oh, that's
Mbappe.
nice.
Number 15, Kaka. Coming on the
It's
field.
Vieira.
Number 41, Rice.
And that interception
Number 3,
was... And a chance! You've got to be quick to recover this.
Bergkamp. Number 22.
Called offside that time.
Substitution.
And that's been won straight back.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And he's there to clear it.
throw-in. Kukcu. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Hazard. Thiago.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chance here to counter. Rice. And the number on the board is 3. And this is Thiago. Cross from... He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And they win it back again. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And it's Kaka. Thiago. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Now Saliba. Albert Ferrer. Cafu. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Thiago. Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Ibrahimovic. And it's Kaka. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gullit. It's Cruyff. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted. Saliba. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Albert Ferrer. Seedorf. Opts for safety. Albert Ferrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Gullit. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Lovely, now then. And he's... Can he finish? Goal! The Czech Republic! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
The Czech Republic have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. That's good running with the ball.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Seedorf. Here's Vieira. He might be in here! Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Ibrahimovic. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. Gullit. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. And it's Kaka. And that has put paid to that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it. And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superb. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Thiago. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Cafu. Deftly away. But they've got it again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Kaka! No, he didn't quite meet it right. The Czech Republic trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the...
And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Czech Republic are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. The Czech Republic find a position of real strength now.
Arsenal are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
And that's a shot at goal! He scores! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Shot, surely! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Number 21, Pele.
And he's there to clear it.
Substitution.
And it's Bellingham. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It could be in chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pelé. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bergkamp, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bergkamp, and it's Vieira. Oh, well played. The Czech Republic clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kaka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Messi. He has found the way through. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit,